afternoon, or good evening, family. Welcome, 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 welcome to the Mental House. I am your host, Khadijah. Um, I know what y'all expecting today, but as far as I'm concerned, I can't, you can't justify, nor can you have any explanation other than the mad narcissist, the ruler of the planet, have just gone totally berserk, and they gaslight us, and so do the people that condone this behavior. Because when you ask them would they want to trade places with us, everyone down to the bottom line says, hell no. Hell no, I don't want to trade places with them. So that means they're complicit. They're complicit. It means we have no allies. We have no friends. Although we're the first in line to try to fight for rights for everyone else, it's very important that you see that you have no allies. We have none. We're all we got. Back to that again, right? You have to hear it. We're all we got. So, unfortunately, as many people that came out about Colin Kaepernick kneeling, you're not going to see not one of them come out about, what's his name, Terrence Crutcher. You're not going to see any of them, Uncle Tom, the Coons, the Sambos, I should say, I'm sorry, Jerry Rice, or Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Jordan, Ray Lewis, what was it, Harrison. You're not going to hear any of them make a peep about what has happened. That's how you know that we're dealing with severe Stockholm Syndrome, and we're dealing with total narcissist abuse. But I don't want to digress, because we are under the rulership and of insane narcissism. And when I say narcissist, I want to make sure it's clear. Narcissist to the 5,000th power. And the gaslighting is so devastating. And the flying monkeys are even worse. So with that being said, you don't have to try to justify or even have a debate with anybody that says that all you should do is focus on the don't worry about it. Wait for Jesus to come. Don't pay any attention to that, because he's not coming back for you. There is no rapture. Jesus is not coming back. You're on your own. Nothing is coming back for you. It has to be an inside job. All right? So with that being said, if we can get to that, then we'll understand that it has been done. The same city that was blew up, they dropped a bomb on, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Isn't it ironic that you would see a man with his hands lifted up in the air being shot down? It's amazing. And it's, of course, the United States government didn't even want to admit that they did that. And you had white people looting, and I'm gonna kind of keep this brief, because it'll just go on and on. I saw a video with Chicago police. A friend of mine sent it to me, and they were just harassing these children. Children were about 7, 8, or 9 on bikes. Police pulled up, start asking their names, pull out the little book, writing the names down, and for no apparent reason. So if you moolies want to continue to play the game as if we're hallucinating, that's on you. But any sane and rational person will know that we're under attack. The same kind of attack that never stopped. It was the same attack that allowed them to inject all those black men with syphilis. That wasn't by mistake. It wasn't by mistake that the same woman who's, how is it, they're using her, they're using her phenotype, pretty much, and to solve a cures for a lot of diseases, and they never paid a black family, paid them not one dime. And these people are alive and well. They didn't want to pay the relatives of the Oklahoma City bombings. That was in the 20s. You have East St. Louis race riots. You got Chicago race riots. Listen, this domain is mad. I want you all to stay focused on this. This is your country as well. Anybody black under the sound of my voice, your ancestors built this. They built it. So it is the structure that got to be tore down. Not all your blood, sweat, and tears that our ancestors have already put in. They put in their time. The thing is, their time is up because the wealth that these pathological psychopaths have even amassed is from us. So you have to even realize that Crispus Attucks was the first person that died for this flag that we now hold high. He was the very first. So if Colin Kaepernick and anybody else wants to say that I want to exercise my constitutional right to protest silently, and there's a problem with that, then use your common sense. What they're saying is take this, don't say nothing about it, which is severe narcissism. They gaslight you. It didn't happen. You are trying to figure out all kinds of reasons what try to bend and twist to please this narcissist. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. So once you get that through your head, Jesus is not coming back. The police department, the institution of white supremacy is to destroy you, not to have you prosperous. It's to destroy you. The minute you understand that, and the minute we take that in and breathe on that and marinate on that, it's going to hurt. But at least you can look at all these flying monkeys and go no contact. You know who's sincere and who's not. You know who's telling you to, just don't mention anything. They're part of that group that are flying monkeys. Because if the whole world isn't outraged, just like Jennifer Aniston when she said, "How dare you guys be freaking out over Brangelina?" And Terrence Kutcher just got shot. And do you know people are mad at her for saying that? This is a white woman. So anybody that's Caucasian that's not willing to speak like that, I don't have any time for them. I know they don't get it. I know they're part of the problem. And if you as a black man is afraid and now you're trying to think of reasons not to get behind your brother, calling, and even if you don't consider him a brother, the principle is universal. We're all brothers and sisters. But even if you don't consider him a brother, the principle should be universal. There's injustices in this country that need to be dealt with. So that means you don't even agree with that. Shaq, Jerry Rice, Ray Lewis, I'm ashamed of y'all. I really am ashamed. I really don't. There's a special place for people like you. And you'll see. Because when they get done using you. Alright. But what I wanted to say, and to get up off of that, because it makes me go to the little boy in Columbus, Ohio, who I know was shot. And now I'm hearing that he was shot in the back. So it really wasn't about a water gun. I don't want to hear any more who shot who black stories. The police that's gonna get away with killing us. I'm trying to appeal to you people who look like me, even though I know we all don't think alike. But those of us who get it, that we are under attack and under siege, no matter what color you are. Those of you that get it, I know what you're doing. Those of you that don't, realize that they're part of the group that you better watch them out of both eyes too. Okay? And watch them well. But what I want to share with you is a poem by Claude McKay. Claude McKay was born in Jamaica, and he came to Harlem during the Renaissance period. And you know, and he was kind of like a revolutionary poet. And he had the respect of all the young poets back in the day. In my opinion, the most brilliant work that he ever did was a poem called If We Must Die. And I'm going to share that with you right now, family. If we must die, let it not be like hogs hunted and peeing in an inglorious spot, while round us bark the mad and hungry dogs, making their mock at our accused lot. If we must die, oh let us nobly die, so that our precious blood may not be shed in vain. Then even the monsters we defy shall be constrained to honor us though dead. O kinsmen, we must meet the common foe. Though for outnumbered, let us show us brave. And for the 1,000 blows, deal one death blow. What though before us lies an open grave? Like men, well face the murderous cowardly pack, pressed to the wall, dying, but fighting back. Marinate on that for a little bit. Alright, if you like what you hear, please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time in the mental house.